Good afternoon and welcome to lovely Pickett, Wisconsin on this 14th day of October. It is a Tuesday and it is a pretty nice day. It's about 61 degrees with some breeze, enough to bring the wind chill or the feels like temperature down to about 55. I've got a repeat performance engine today. I just ran this engine just a few days ago, posted a video of it from my buddy Chuck because he's the one that gave this engine to me. But as I was reviewing that video, the engine ran really well. But I was looking at the video and I'm like, why is this engine with a 61, so just so I didn't say that yet, this is a Tower Pro 61 engine, ABC engine. This will be the second time it's been out here on the stand, and I'm wondering why it wasn't turning well over 10,000 RPM. With this 12.6 APC prop, I'm gonna have to put a different plug in here. I'm gonna put an OS number 8 plug in here. That's not what's in here right now, but I'm gonna put that in. And some like 5% fuel. So those are the parameters. But anyway, it just seemed odd to me that this thing wasn't turning much more than 10,000 RPM. I would have thought that a 61 sized engine might turn 11,000, 12,000 with a 12.6 prop. So I don't know if I just was being really cautious with the high-speed needle. So that's part of why it's here again, is I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and lean it out a little bit more. And then I also brought some different props, and we'll put some different props on here and see what kind of performance I get. And one of them is a 3-bladed prop, but I think it's a little bit too big for this engine, but I'm going to put it on here anyway and see what happens. So that's why we're here. Let's just do it. Plus this engine, oh shoot, I didn't change plugs. Hang on, let me change plugs here real quick. This engine is just so pretty, and how could you not want to just sit and look at this engine? I don't recall how it was doing with this Fox. Maybe that was the reason. This is a Fox, looks like a Fox standard short I was running it with. So let's see if, maybe I started it with this and I just threw that in there. I don't know, I don't remember now. But how could you not want to just look at this engine? It's so beautiful just to look at. But I forgot where I was going with that thought. Stay with me here. I'm trying to secure this plug in the other engine I just ran. Okay. Now we're good to go. Let's fire this thing up. Let's see, we're looking for more than 10,000 RPM. Way more than 10,000 RPM. And now my starter lead comes off. Oh, damn it, what the hell? Oh, did I not get enough prime in there? Plenty wet. I don't think I blew that plug out on the last run. I always do that. Do that every time. Okay, so it runs better. Got it peaking a little bit more. I'm going to change props to something a little bit smaller. Okay, so I put an 11/8 prop on here. Smaller diameter, but maybe about the same load, if not a little bit more load. But we're going to see what this does. This is a brand new prop. Fuel just got here. Okay, that should be good. So let's see if she likes an 11/8. Now there's not a throttle stop screw on this, so I have to try to meter where I think it should idle. And just for the record, for memory, last week or a few days ago when I ran this, I don't think I made any low-speed mixture adjustments at all. Seems to really like this prop. It's turning up nice. It's transitioning wonderful. This is nice. Okay, so let's see what it does when I put a 3-blade prop on it that's too large for it. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3-blade prop on it that's too big for it. It's a 12/8, I believe, and I won't be able to run the spinner. Okay, so I'm hoping this thing will hand start because I don't know if my spinner is going to want, or my starter is going to want to grab onto that thing or not. So I'll make sure it's primed up here real nice and juicy. Now, why am I grabbing for that? Let's give it a shot, see what it'll do. Okay, clearly too big for this engine. I'm not even going to waste any more time with that. I thought that was a better size prop for that engine, but it's not. I'm going to go, I think I've got an 11/7. I'm going to put that on and really spin it up with that. Okay, so I got the 11/7 APC on here now. This thing should really, really turn up now. Man, nothing but smiles here. This thing just is an awesome engine. Chuck, I really hope you're enjoying these videos, because Chuck has one of these exactly like this, brand new in box too. I believe yours is brand new in box also. So I don't know what you're going to put it in, but I think you're going to like it, because this engine is just really awesome. I mean, I don't believe that I touched the low-speed needle in that first video, and I know I certainly didn't touch it today. I mean, and this thing is just idling beautifully. It really likes the 11.8 prop. This 11.7 pretty good. 12.6 almost seemed like a little bit too much load for it, which is weird because that's usually a standard size prop for a 60 size engine. But you know, this is, how can you not like this? This engine just is really awesome. So Chuck, thank you very much for this beautiful engine, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. And I was looking on YouTube today because I was trying to figure out what props to run on it, because the instructions didn't really say what other kinds of props to run. They just suggested 2 break-in sizes, 12.6 and 11.7. And I've run 60 size engines before, but I'm like, why did it not turn up more on that first run? It was because I was too conservative with the high-speed needle, which is fine because it was a break-in run. So now, leaning it out more, and it turns up really good. But I was looking on YouTube, and I just did a search on YouTube for Tower Pro 61, and never saw any videos pop up other than the one I did the other day. So that's interesting. And I have to say that the bees around here, I think they really like these engine runs. Maybe it sounds like they're bigger brother or something, because they are all over the place and they're coming up here and wanting to land and stuff. Anyway, I digress a bit. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this run.